About wind. First we look at the process of the wind. Pay attention to the picture. Wind occurs due to air movement. Air movement occurs due to differences in air pressure. The difference in air pressure occurs due to differences in heating. The east is exposed to the hot sun, while the west is not. Because here there is heating, the air evaporates upward, so that the amount of air pressing on the Earth's surface, or the air pressure, becomes minimum, because some of the air evaporates. Still remember the process of air pressure. That is, it evaporates and then moves partially upward and partially sideways. And give a cooler area. Here the pressure is plus because the air does not evaporate. The amount of air going there, the pressure becomes a lot. This is the maximum air pressure. Air movement from maximum pressure to minimum pressure area. This is called the wind. For example, here Jakarta and here Bekasi. In the morning the eastern region sees the sun rising first. Automatic minus pressure first, then the wind will move from the direction of Jakarta to Bekasi. Then in the afternoon the sun changes to the west. Jakarta still sees the heat, while Bekasi does not see the heat of the sun anymore. You must first understand the process of the wind. Continue to understanding the wind. According to the character By's ballot, he said that wind is air that moves from an area of maximum pressure to an area of minimum pressure. Notice this is polar. It's a hot, tropical climate. Then it's subtropical, half hot. Then subpolar, it is half cold. Then polar poles or cold climates. Then just imagine this tropical, subtropical, subpolar and polar cold climate. The sun is in the tropics all year round. Of all these latitudes the hottest are in the middle or here, because it is the air that evaporates upward the most. As a result, the lowest air pressure. Then what about the poles? Here the reverse. Cold, no upward evaporation, resulted in a lot of air pressure. So that for 24 hours fog filled the area. So the wind is air that moves from an area of maximum pressure to an area of minimum pressure. Then the second point is mentioned. To the north the equator turns to the right and south of the equator turns to the left. Judging from the direction of the wind. Wind deflection is caused by the Earth's rotation, which causes the Coriolis force, namely the force that causes deviation in the direction of movement due to the Earth's rotation. If the Earth is still, this is what happens. So it has been proven that the wind is the air that moves from the area of maximum pressure to the area of minimum pressure. Look at the picture. This is a polar region, then subpolar, then subtropical and tropical. If we translate this as a hot climate, it's half hot, it's half cold or medium, and it's cold. You can see there's the sun. The sun hits the tropics, so the air evaporates. As the air evaporates upward, the amount of air or air pressure above the ground or Earth's surface decreases. We say minimum pressure. Then some went up and some turned. Some rise up into the sky, but only a small part. Then part of it turns because the wind is a gaseous object whose nature fills an empty area. from the poles to the tropics, from maximum to minimum. Like on Earth, where was the chicken or the egg first? That's what the wind is like. The wind will never run out on the Earth's surface because of the cycle. All you have to know that the wind direction will be different. Here the wind will break into three. First, the subtropical winds towards the tropics. And the second from the pole towards the subpolar. And the third is subtropical towards the subpolar. This is what is called the tropical heat period. Then meet the cold air from the poles. And it rained fertile.